My friends, this is a 200-year-old spiritual practice. Read it just 3 times, and today the world will witness the miracle. Recite, Ya Razzaqu, Ya Rabbana, Ya Rabbi. Listen, my dear friends. No matter where you are in the world, first listen carefully. Today I will not waste your time. I will tell you the direct spiritual practice, one that has never been revealed before. My brothers and sisters, if you have clicked on this video even by mistake, I swear by Allah, and with the kalima on my lips, that if you read this practice on a glass of water just 3 times, the doors of wealth will open for you like never before. This spiritual practice comes from a 200-year-old book written by Ghaus-e-Pak, Rahmatuh Allah. In it, he swore by Allah and said, whoever recites this practice 3 times on water, wealth will search for him the way a thirsty man searches for water. An unseen angel, a friend of Allah, will come to your door carrying wealth and say, here, this is the reward Allah has sent for you. My brothers and sisters, if you are unemployed, childless, burdened with debt, sick, or facing relationship problems, this spiritual practice is for you. If someone is oppressing you, whether it's your husband, mother-in-law, or any cruel person, give them this water to drink, or if you are the one suffering, then drink it yourself. Believe me, this water will transform into a spiritual shield. I am sharing this 200-year-old secret from the book of Ghaus-e-Pak, the secret that turned a poor man like me into a king. I was bound by black magic, envy, and spiritual blockages. My life was falling apart until I read this just once over water. After that, everything changed. Once you recite this practice on water, you can use that blessed water for life. Now let me directly tell you the spiritual practice. 1. First, recite Ya Razzaqu 3 times, but don't do it casually. Follow the instructions carefully. The reason most people's spiritual practices don't work is because they act carelessly. I'll tell you exactly when, where, and how to read it. It only takes 30 seconds, and within those 30 seconds, your entire life can change. Listen, my friends, I've been deceived by many people. They said, read this, read that, and you'll become rich. But nothing worked. Then one day this book of Ghaus-e-Pak came into my hands. Every day, over 10,000 people from around the world contact me. I share this spiritual practice with them, people who are suffering, poor, or desperate. Just a few days ago, I told this spiritual practice to a sister who had nothing to eat. She recited it 3 times over water, and 1 hour later, she messaged me saying her relative suddenly bought her a house and gave her 5 lakh rupees in cash. For 10 years, she had been living in a rented home, under constant threat from her landlord because she couldn't pay rent. Her husband was ill. But within an hour of doing this spiritual practice, her life changed. There are thousands of such stories. Another woman, who was childless, recited this practice, and by Allah's will, she was blessed with good news soon after. Many sisters who were struggling for marriage, or people who had no money, found divine help through this same practice. If you are in debt, give this water to the person who lent you money. Your burden will be lifted. If business is not going well, sprinkle this water around your shop. If your husband, in-laws, or loved ones are angry or cruel, give them this water to drink, and you will see their hearts soften. They will come to your feet with love. Pay close attention. You can recite this in the morning, afternoon, or evening. There is no fixed time. But don't skip any step or rush through it. If you miss even one part, you'll later say, it didn't work. I am revealing to you the secrets from my heart, a 200-year-old spiritual practice that the world is searching for. The Ya Razzaqu, Ya Rabbana, Ya Rabbi water practice. Only 15 to 20 people in the entire world possess this original book. This is the secret that turns the poor into kings. Make this blessed water just once. It only takes 30 seconds, and it will become your lifelong treasure. I swear by Allah, Even the greatest scholar or spiritual leader cannot solve your problems the way this blessed water can. If you read it 3 times and it doesn't work, you can come and hold me accountable. Because I am telling you the truthful spiritual practice. Here's how to do it. Take 1 glass of wa, any type, clay, glass, steel, or plastic. Sit silently and calmly with the glass before you. Then, with full concentration and humility, recite Ya Razzaqu 3 times. The meaning of Ya Razzaqu is, O Provider, the one who gives sustenance. This spiritual practice is unlike any other. You have never heard or done anything like it. That's why people all over the world are searching for it. Do not keep it to yourself. Share it with your poor brothers and sisters. I don't need your likes or comments. I only want your du'as, prayers. Pray for me with full hearts, because I've given you the most precious secret of my life. If you are tired of life's struggles, if your boss or husband or anyone is oppressing you, give them this water. Once they drink it, the oppression will end. And if you drink it yourself, Allah will remove your suffering. This is the power of this practice, the power of this 200-year-old spiritual practice. Every person in this world is affected by the evil eye. People come to me and say, we were living a happy, peaceful life, and suddenly everything started collapsing. When I perform istikhara, it becomes clear that someone, friend or stranger, has cast an evil eye on them. Because of that, their life has been destroyed. You might also be living happily right now, until someone's evil gaze or black magic falls upon you, and your downfall begins. But listen carefully, the greatest miracle of this practice is this. If anyone has cast an evil eye, performed spiritual blockage, or done seer, black magic on you, then by the power of this practice, it will be completely destroyed from within you. Every trace of those dark influences, the evil eye, black magic, and all negative energies that ruined your home and life will be wiped away. And not only that, you will be protected forever from them. Whoever has harmed you through such evil, you will see with your own eyes that they will fall into hardship, sickness, or loss. This practice not only saves you, but also returns the harm to the wrongdoer. That's the divine power of this practice. It's a hidden spiritual treasure that brings unseen blessings. And if, after reading it only 3 times, a wali of Allah appears at your door and says, "Here Allah has sent your reward," is that not a miracle? If the one who demanded repayment of your debts comes and says, "Brother, I forgive your debt," what greater proof do you need? Even the deadliest illness, which no doctor could cure, will vanish by Allah's will. Now, listen carefully. First, you must include Ya Razzaqu in your practice. You might have read this name of Allah many times in your life, but today, my poor brothers and sisters, you will read Ya Razzaqu only 3 times in the special way I will show you. Understand, Ya Razzaqu means O Provider of Sustenance. And in this practice, when you recite Ya Razzaqu, you will also join it with Ya Allah. So the complete recitation is Ya Razzaqu Ya Allah 3 times only. But before that, recite Durood Sharif once. If you know Durood Ibrahim, recite that. If not, recite any short Durood such as Sallallahu Alaihi wa Ali Wasallam or Sallallahu ala Muhammad. So the full sequence is: 1. Recite Durood Sharif once. 2. Fill a clean glass with water. 3. Recite A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. 4. Recite Ya Razzaqu Ya Allah 3 times only. Don't change the number. 3 times exactly. Every single word is priceless, worth more than gold or diamonds. After that, while sitting calmly in the same place, recite the second spiritual practice. Ya Rabbana 3 times. But this too must be read with full attention and heart. Ya Rabbana means, O our Lord. And with these words, you will seek Allah's help with deep sincerity for your sustenance, your relief, and your healing. When you read all of this on water, that water will turn into a powerful divine force. Whoever drinks it, the evil eye, magic, and spiritual blockages will vanish. If you sprinkle it in your shop, customers will begin to flow in. If you sprinkle it in your home, peace, love, and wealth will enter. If you drink it, your body and soul will be healed. If you give it to a debtor, he will forgive your loan. If you give it to a cruel husband or mother-in-law, their hearts will soften. This is the power of the 200-year-old practice, the secret of the saints. And I swear by Allah, if after doing this practice exactly as I say, it does not work, then hold me accountable. Because this practice has changed the lives of thousands. The poor became rich, the sick were healed, the oppressed were freed, and the hopeless found divine help. This is not just a spiritual practice, it's a living miracle from the book of Ghaus-e-Pak, revealed for those whose hearts are broken and whose sustenance is blocked. Read it once with full faith, and your destiny will change forever. Break all those blockages, and today, by reading this 3 times, begin your new life. A life filled with happiness, with abundance, where there is no sorrow, no pain, no illness, no poverty, no debt. My dear friend, now listen carefully. I'll explain how to recite the second spiritual practice. Ya Rabbana al Madad. First, recite Ya Rabbana al Madad. O our Lord, help us. Once. Then again, Ya Rabbana al Madad. Twice. And finally, Ya Rabbana al Madad. Thrice. That's it. This powerful, miraculous spiritual practice is to be read only 3 times. Each time, you will add this phrase, al Madad, after Ya Rabbana. So, Ya Rabbana al Madad, once, twice, thrice. And look, it barely takes any time, my friend. Once you've completed this, while still sitting in the same place, you'll now move to the 3rd spiritual practice, Ya Rabbi. Let me explain. Ya Rabbana means, O our Lord, while Ya Rabbi means, O my Lord. The difference is that one is collective, our, and the other is personal, my. So now, in this 3rd step, you will personally call upon Allah to ask for wealth, for healing, for solutions to your difficulties. This 3rd spiritual practice will also be recited 3 times on the same water you've been reading over. But remember, with Ya Rabbi, you must also add one special phrase, a spiritual secret that you won't find anywhere else. That phrase is Ya Rabbi al Madad. Just as you recited Ya Rabbana al Madad, you will now recite Ya Rabbi al Madad 3 times. Ya Rabbi al Madad once, Ya Rabbi al Madad twice, Ya Rabbi al Madad thrice. My friends, only a few moments have passed, yet you have completed 3 divine spiritual practices. 1. Ya Razzaqu Ya Allah 3 times. 2. Ya Rabbana al Madad 3 times. 3. Ya Rabbi al Madad 3 times. Now, while still seated calmly, recite once, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, not in haste, but with complete peace and presence of heart. After that, recite once, Surah Al-Kawthar, Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar, fasalli li rabbika wanhar, Inna shani'aka huwa al-abtar. And finally, at the end of this practice, recite once, then twice, then thrice. Recite it slowly, with calmness and devotion. After completing the first kalima 3 times, end the practice with Durood Sharif, the same one you recited in the beginning. If you missed it earlier, you may read it now. Any short Durood will do. Now about the water you prepared at the start. Bring the glass close to your lips and blow gently over it 3 times, not forcefully, but softly, directly onto the water. Then take a small sip yourself. Next, pour the rest into your cooler or water pot, wherever there's more water stored. Don't let that water ever finish. Keep adding fresh water as it decreases. This water is now blessed water. Sprinkle it in your house, in your shop. Give it to the sick or to those burdened by debt. If someone is affected by black magic, evil eye, or blockages, give them this water to drink. It will cleanse and heal them by Allah's permission. By Allah, this is a 200-year-old divine secret passed down by the saints, awliya Allah. Whoever drinks this water will be blessed. The sick will recover, the indebted will find relief, and the poor will see abundance flow into their lives. Even those who once came begging will return to pray for you, their eyes filled with tears of gratitude. My dear brothers and sisters, share this practice for the sake of Allah's pleasure. Like this video, and in the comments section, write your name for special permission to perform this practice. And don't forget to subscribe to Spiritual Practices and press the bell icon so that you continue receiving such divine and life-changing spiritual videos every day. Take good care of yourself. Remember me in your du'as, and may Allah bless you with endless happiness and light. Allah Hafiz.